It's a game of the week. This week we'll be at Shea Stadium watching the San Francisco Giants take on the New York Mets. Big stories of this week both happened at the Astrodome, where Thursday night, in the first inning of pitcher Wade Blasingame of the Astros, Henry Aaron got his 3,000th hit. I look back into the records, and in my APC universe, Henry Aaron got his first hit in his first game as a big leaguer on opening day in 1954 at Crosley Field off pitcher Corky Valentine. And ironic or not, Corky Valentine in 1971 is a police officer in Atlanta, Georgia. And then the following night, when the crowd was still buzzing about the 3,000th hit, actually Henry Aaron got two hits Thursday. So Friday night, he went into the game having 3,001 hits. He's the first player in my gaming system to reach his 3,000th hit since Stan Musial did it in 1961. But last night, in the Astrodome, Ron Reed of the Atlanta Braves threw a no-hitter against the Astros. That's the first no-hitter of the season. Despite these two setbacks, Houston remains in first place in the National League West. They're a game ahead of the second-place Dodgers, 2 games ahead of the third-place Giants, and 2.5 games ahead of the fourth-place Reds. The Mets are kind of spinning their wheels right now. They have a record of 26-28, and they're 12.5 games behind the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League East. The National League West is the closest race right now. This is June 12th. And the American League West is the next tightest race, with Oakland in first place, the White Sox in second place, 5 games behind them. Chicago spent the week in Cleveland, where after Cleveland's 13-game losing streak ended, Cleveland beat Chicago 2 out of 3 games. And California is in third place in the American League West, 6.5 games back. We'll be right back with the start of the game. All right, we're at Shea Stadium for today's game between San Francisco and New York. Juan Marichal will start for the Giants. He's made 15 starts on the year. He's 7-6 with an ERA of 3.57. This will be his first start against the Mets. He's opposed by Nolan Ryan. He's made 6 starts on the year. He's 3-2 with an ERA of 2.81. This is his first start against San Francisco. It's 69 degrees, and we have wind speeds of 2 miles per hour from right to left. The Giants' starting lineup will be Ken Henderson, the left fielder, leading off. Batting second, to second baseman Tito Fuentes. Batting third, the right fielder Bobby Bonds. Batting fourth, the first baseman Willie Mays. Batting fifth, the center fielder Jimmy Rosario. Batting sixth, the shortstop Chris Spire. Batting seventh, the third baseman Hal Lanier. Batting eighth, the catcher Frank Johnson. And batting ninth, the pitcher Juan Marichal. The Mets on defense have Art Shamsky at first base, Ken Boswell at second base, Tim Foley, the shortstop, Bob Aspromani at third, Dave Marshall in left field, Tommy Agee in center field, Ken Singleton in right, Jerry Grody catching, and on the mound, Nolan Ryan. Ryan is possibly the fastest pitcher in the game today. He has a record of 3-2 with an ERA of 2.81. He's pitched 41 2/3 innings. He's given up 31 hits, 4 of those home runs. He's walked 27. He has struck out 29. Ryan's last start was on May 21st, and he left the game after 8 1/3 innings with an injury to his arm, and this is his first appearance since then. Ken Henderson leads off. He's batting .262 with 3 home runs, 16 runs batted in. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1. Fly ball in the right field, going back. Singleton going back. It's gone. Home run. Home run number 4 for Ken Henderson. Giants take a quick 1-0 lead. Here is Tito Fuentes sitting .328, 3 home runs and 28 runs batted in. The 1-2 pitch. It's a base hit in the right field. Singleton tosses it back in. Here's Bobby Bonds. He's hitting .287 with 15 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Go to first. Fuentes is back. He's hitting .175 in June. Bobby Bonds. High and outside, ball 1. Low and away, ball 2. Fastball, that was outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Fouls it back. Strike 1. It's a hard grounder to short. This could be, nope. Only plays first. 1 out. Fuentes was off with the pitch. Here is Willie Mays. Mays is hitting .298, 7 home runs, 29 runs batted in. With Henry Aaron getting his 3,000th hit 2 days ago, all eyes are on Willie Mays now. He has 598 career home runs. He needs 2 for 600. That would make him the second player after Babe Ruth. Or he would join Babe Ruth as the only 2 players with 600 home runs. He also needs 44 hits for his 3,000th hit. Back on May 25th in L.A., Mays celebrated his 20th anniversary as a Major League ball player. He is a 5-time MVP, winning the MVP in 1959, 1960, 1962, 1966, and he tied for the MVP with Henry Aaron in 1968. He has a .308 career batting average. And he just, right now, has like no signs of slowing down. In 1969, he only appeared in 86 games due to some various injuries, but he had a respectable season. even with that. So we have one out, runner on second. Rosario's on deck. Fastball. Mays fouls it back. Strike one. Fly ball down the right field line. That is foul. Mays always gets quite a response when he comes back to New York. He's very popular in New York, going back to his days as being a member of the New York Giants. He's the only member of the Giants that had been a New York Giant. I believe him and Hoyt Wilhelm are the only New York Giants still playing, because I think Mike McCormick, he had signed on as a free agent this season, but I think he is out of the game now. In the dirt, ball one. I think McCormick may have retired. So as a free agent, I can't remember where. It was somewhere in the American League, I think. Maybe with Baltimore. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a bouncer right back to the mound. Ryan looks Fuentes back to second and throws out Willie Mays. 2 outs. Here's Jimmy Rosario. He's hitting .267, no home runs and 12 runs batted in. Unlike the man who just batted ahead of him, who's in his 21st major league season, Jimmy Rosario is a rookie this year. In there at the knee, strike one. The 0-1 pitch, inside, ball one. That's right down the middle for strike two. High, ball two. Ball three, full count, 2 outs. Runner on second, the payoff pitch. Curveball, and that's a base hit in the right field. Fuentes rounds third, he'll score. It's 2-0 San Francisco. Here's Chris Spire. He's another good-looking young player for the Giants. This is his rookie season as well. He's hitting .249, 4 home runs, 18 runs batted in. He's playing a good shortstop, and he's already a team leader on this team. He's even encouraging Willie Mays. And Mays has been saying, I like this kid. He's got what it takes. Curveball ball. Rosario goes. Grody's throw to second. Rosario's safe. His 6th stolen base of the year. It's a grounder up the middle. Foley dives to his left. From his knees, throws the first. 3 outs. But the Giants get 2 runs. 3 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. We go to the bottom of the first. It is San Francisco 2, New York coming to bat. New York's starting lineup will be leading off the second baseman Ken Boswell. Batting second to left fielder Dave Marshall. Batting third to center fielder Tommy Agee. Batting fourth to right fielder Ken Singleton. Batting fifth to first baseman Art Shamsky. Batting sixth to catcher Jerry Grody. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Bob Aspromani. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Tim Foley. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. On defense, the Giants have Willie Mays at first base, Tito Fuentes at second, Chris Spire at shortstop, Hal Lanier at third, Ken Henderson in left, Jimmy Rosario in center, Bobby Bonds in right, Frank Johnson catching, and on the mound is Juan Marichal. Marichal's a fastball pitcher, but he doesn't throw as hard as he used to. He has a record of 7-6, ERA of 3.57 in 116 innings pitched. He's given up 110 hits. 16 of those have been home runs. He has walked 23 and struck out 55. Ken Boswell leads off. He's hitting .259 with 3 home runs, 18 runs batted in. 3-2 pitch. Changeup, ball 4. And Boswell walks. Next up is Dave Marshall. He's hitting .176 with 1 home run and 5 runs batted in. Agey's on deck. Changeup, Boswell's going for second. Johnson's throw, Boswell's safe. That's his 3rd stolen base of the year. Pitch was a strike, but he got a good jump on the changeup. Runner on second, nobody out. The 0-1 pitch, curveball at the knees, strike 2. Low, ball 1. Gets by Johnson. Boswell takes third. They're calling that a pass ball. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball. He hits it right back to the mound. Marichal looks Boswell back and throws Marshall out. 1 out. Here is Tommy Agee. He's hitting .294 with 6 home runs and 24 runs batted in. It's a fly ball in the right center. Rosario's drifting over. He's got it. Boswell tags. He's going to hold. 2 outs. Here is Ken Singleton. He's hitting .184 with 2 home runs and 18 runs batted in. Curveball, check the swing. Ump says he held. Ball 1. Blowing inside. Ball 2. Fly ball down the right field line. Bonds is after it. But it makes the seats. 2-1 pitch. Inside. Ball 3. Ball 4, too high. Second walk of the inning given up by Marshall. Here's Art Shamsky, the first baseman. He's hitting .231. 2 home runs, 14 runs batted. Ball 1. Swing, he tipped that one. Strike 1. Shallow fly ball in the left field. Ken Henderson's coming in, and he's got it. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the second inning. It is the Giants 2, the Mets nothing. Hal Lanier leads off for the Giants in the second. He's hitting .262 with 1 home run and 11 runs batted in. The 1-1 pitch. It's a grounder to second. Boswell's up with it. Throw to first. 1 out. Next up is Frank Johnson, the catcher. He's hitting .258. No home runs, 6 runs batted in. The 1-1 pitch. Got a piece of it. Foul tip. Strike 2. Runner up the middle. Foley to his left. Has it. Throw to first. 2 outs. Here is Juan Marichal. He's hitting .070. 1 home run, 3 runs batted in. He is 3 for 43, but he has 1 double. The 0-1 pitch. It's base hit into center field. AG comes up with it. Throws it back in. Here is Ken Henderson. He's 1 for 1. He led off the game with a home run in the first inning. Check swing. They call that one a strike. Too high. Ball 1 on the fastball. Too low. Ball 2. Bounce that one to the plate. Ball 3. Looking at the Mets bullpen, boy, they got a lot of tired arms out there. Gil Hodges is going to need Nolan Ryan to go deep in this game. Get off the plate. Ball 4. Walk number 1 given up by Nolan Ryan. Here's Tito Fuentes. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the first. Caught the inside edge. Strike 1. Outside. Ball 1. Caught the corner. Strike 2. Too high. Ball 2. And a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Nolan Ryan. Giants get no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 on base. We go to the bottom of the second. San Francisco 2, New York nothing. It'll be Jerry Grody, Bob Aspromani, and Tim Foley for the Mets. Grody leads off. He's hitting .265 with no home runs and 18 runs batted in. The 0-2 pitch. It's it right back to the mound, but it's off of Marichal's glove. Bounces to short. Spire up with it, and he throws him out. 1 out. That's a 1-6-3 your scorecard if you're scoring at home. Here is Bob Aspromani, who's hitting .220. He has 4 home runs and 21 runs batted in. Bob Aspromani is a Brooklyn native. He is the last active player who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He appeared in 2 games with the Dodgers in 1956. Then he had a couple of short call-ups with the LA Dodgers in 60 and 61. He went to Houston in the expansion draft in 1962. And he played with Houston until 1968. When he left Houston after the 68 season, he was the last of the original Astros still on their roster. Then he spent 2 years with the Braves, and now he is with the Mets. Just like Ed Kranepool is the last of the original Mets on the roster. Mets still have one of their original members. I believe that Angels have one of their original members, Jim Fregosi. I don't think the Washington has an original member. going back to 1961. Balls, no strikes. It's a bouncer to third. Lanier, he kicks it. Aspromonte is safe on the earth. It's error number 10 for Hal Lanier. Bob Aspromonte's brother, Ken Aspromonte, also a former big leaguer. He's managing the Cleveland Indians' top farm club, the Wichita Arrows. Here is Tim Foley, another rookie. He's hitting .252. No home runs and 8 runs batted in. He's considered one of the game's biggest red asses already. Made the papers last week when he got in a fight on the bench with Ed Kranepool. Inside, ball one. They said this kid Foley has a big temper. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bouncer to short. Spire only played a first. 2 outs. Aspromonte takes second. Here is Nolan Ryan. He's hitting .214 with no home runs and 3 runs batted in. He is 3 for 14, and one of his 3 hits was a triple. Saw Ryan pitch a lot of games at Cleveland Stadium when he was with the Angels and the Rangers. He was always exciting to see live. Curveball, high and tight, ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He had a good cut, but he missed that one. Another swing and a miss. Strike 2. Caught the inside corner. Strike 3 call. Strikeout number 1 for Marichal. But they had no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We've played 2 in New York, San Francisco 2, New York nothing. Bobby Bonds leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. He grounded into a force play in the first inning. 1-2 pitch. Base hit in the right center. That's all the way to the wall, into the gap. Bonds rounds second. And he'll hold with a stand-up double. That's his 11th double of the year. Here is Willie Mays, who's 0 for 1. He grounded to the pitcher in the first inning. Willie Mays, man, he is just defying the odds. He's still playing it this way. His 21st season. Hitting .194 with a home run with runners in scoring position. Fly ball down the left field line. That's foul. Yeah, they love him in New York. Fouls it back, strike 2. Got his start at the Polo Grounds. Fly ball in the left field. Marichal drifting back. And he's got it. 1 out. Bonds will hold it second. Gotta take a timeout. One out, runner on second. Larios 1 for 1. He singled in the first, and that scored Fuentes with the Giants' second run. Bonds breaks for third. Throw from Grody. Bonds is out. Bobby Bonds with a headfirst slide, but Estromani tagged him out. Just inside, ball 2. Hit the liner down the third base line, but that's foul. Ah. Gonna take another. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We've played 2.5 innings in New York. The Giants lead the Mets 2-0. Bottom of the third, Ken Boswell leads off for the Mets. He walked in the first inning. Marshall's on deck. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Bobby Bonds is there. He's got it. 1 out. Here's Dave Marshall. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to the pitcher. 2-1 pitch. Base hit in right field. Here is Tommy Agee, who's 0 for 1. He flied out. First inning. Marshall breaks for second. He slides, and he's in there. No chance to get him. It's stolen base number 2 for Marshall. Pitch was a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 called on a curveball. Bouncer to short. Fires up with it to throw to first. 2 outs. Marshall held at second. Here is Ken Singleton. He walked in the first inning. High and tight. Ball 1. High fly ball down the right field line. That is foul. High, ball 2. Just high, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's grounder to second. Fuentes up with it. Throws to first. 3 outs. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We have played 3 at Shea Stadium. Giants 2, Mets nothing. Chris Spire leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to the shortstop in the first inning. Low, ball 4. Second walk of the game given up by Nolan Ryan. And here is Hal Lanier. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second inning. Just off the ground, ball 1. Caught the outside corner, strike 1. Fly ball down the left field line. Marshall's after it. makes the seats. Right to. It's blooper in a left field. Base hit. Marshall had to take that on the short hop. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Here is Frank Johnson, who's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second inning. Brody goes to talk to Ryan. Ball 1. High, inside, ball 2. It's below the belt, strike 1. Ryan is fighting with his control today. Another curveball, strike 2 called. I think he's doing better with his curveball right now than his fastball. Byers going for third. He is out. And Johnson struck out. So it was a strikeout, throw him out, double header, double play. Header. Oh my God. Here is Juan Marichal. He's 1 for 1. He's singled in the second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball 1. Strike 2 called.
Strike 3.
It's caught the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 4 for Ryan. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is San Francisco 2, New York nothing. Archamsky leads off for the Mets. He is 0 for 1. He flied out in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball in the left field. Ken Henderson drifting back. And he's got it. 1 out. Here is Jerry Grody. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Juan Marichal. Here is Bob Espremani. He's 0 for 1. He was safe on an error in the second. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball in right field. Bonds drifting back. He's near the warning track. And he's got it. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing across the bottom of the 4th. We played 4. Giants 2. Mets nothing. Ken Henderson leads off for the Giants. He is 1 for 1. He led off the game with a home run in the first. And he walked in the second. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brody dropped it. Had to throw down to first for the out. 1 out. Here is Tito Fuentes. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in the first. It's bounced for the first. Shamsky takes it himself. 2 outs. And here's Bobby Bonds. He's 1 for 2. He grounded out in the first and doubled in the third. The 0-2 pitch. Bouncer right back to the mound. Ryan has it and throws him out. Nothing across in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. San Francisco 2, New York nothing. And Foley leads off for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second. 2-2 pitch. It's fly ball in right field. Bonds coming in, and he's got it. One out. Here's Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in the second. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder into right field, base hit. Second hit of the game for the Mets. Here is Ken Boswell. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball in the left center. Henderson moving over, and he's got it. 2 outs. And here's Dave Marshall. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in the third. Tommy Agee's on deck. Curveball. Johnson had a jump for that one. Ball 1. Strike 1 called. It's a liner into right field. That's a base hit. Ryan rounds second. He'll take third. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. And here's Tommy Agee. 0 for 2 today. There goes Marshall to throw to second. He is safe. That's his second stolen base today. They are taking advantage of Frank Johnson's weak arm behind the plate. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch. Fouls it back. Strike 1. He's tied up with a hit. Strike 2 called. Runner right back to the mound, and Marichal has it and throws him out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We played 5 innings. It's an official game here at Shea Stadium. The Giants lead the Mets 2-0. Willie Mays leads off for the Giants in the 6th. He is 0 for 2. He grounded out to the pitcher in the first and flied out to left field in the third. 3-1 pitch. Base hit in the right field. Here is Jimmy Rosario. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first. That scored Tito Fuentes. Looking to bunt. That pitch got away from Grody. Mays heading for second. Grody's throw. He is safe. And they're charging Grody with a pass ball. Like something new for the 2025 game. I don't think I've seen that before. Another bunt. Grody throws the first. 1 out. Mays moves to third. Here is Chris Spire, who's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first and walked in the fourth. High and away, ball 1. That caught the corner. Strike 1. High and outside, ball 2. Strike 2 call. A little late on that call. High, barely outside, ball 3. Full count. Low, ball 4. Third walk of the game given up by Ryan. Here is Helen Neer. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the fourth. Runners at the corners. 1 out. It's one hopper to short. Foley's up with it. Second for 1. First, double play. 6-4-3 double play. Bryant gets out of a jam. No runs, one hit. No errors, one left. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Giants 2, Mets nothing. Ken Singleton leads off. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the first, grounded out in the third. The 1-1 pitch. Pops it up on the infield. Mays takes charge, and he's got it. One away. Here's Art Shamsky, who's 0 for 2. Flied out in the first, flied out in the fourth. The 0-2 pitch. He pops it up on the infield. Lanier, he'll take it. 2 outs. And here is Jerry Grode, who's 0 for 2. Grounded out in the second, struck out in the fourth. First pitch. It's a hard grounder to second. Fuentes up with it. Throw to first. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We played 6. It's Shea. Giants 2, Mets nothing. Frank Johnson leads off for San Francisco. He grounded out in the second, and he struck out in the fourth, and Spire was caught stealing. Double play ended the inning. 2-1 pitch. It's fly ball in center field. Agee drifting over, and he's got it. 1 out. Juan Marichal, he is 1 for 2 today. He singled in the second, struck out in the fourth. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 6 for Nolan Ryan. Ryan's high for strikeouts in a game this year twice. He had 7 strikeouts in a game. In fact, they were his last 2 starts before today. 6 innings against Pittsburgh. Struck out 7, he walked 5. And then May 21st, pitched 8 in the 3rd innings against Atlanta. Had a 2-hitter going. He walked 4, struck out 7, left with an arm injury. He's actually on a 2-game winning streak right now. Ken Henderson, he's 1 for 2. He led off the game with a home run. 3-2 pitch. It's liner to third. Aspromonte leaps. What a catch by Aspromonte. Made a horizontal leap. And grabbed that ball just off the ground. Nothing across for San Francisco in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Giants 2, Mets nothing. Aspromonte will lead off for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 today. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Tim Foley. He's 0 for 2 today. The 2-0 pitch. It's a grounder into right field. That's a base hit. Pinch hitting for Nolan Ryan will be Ed Craig. Ed Kranepool, one of the original members of, or the only original Met. Came up as a teenager at the very end of 1962. Been with the Mets ever since. Last year, though, he spent most of the season in the minors. Gil Hodges is generally regarded Kranepool as a problem in the clubhouse. But he says that Kranepool seems like he matured this year. He's playing hard every day, not only sometimes like in the past. Whether it was minors, being in the minors last year, they also got rid of another clubhouse cancer, Ron Swoboda, who was Kranepool's running mate. With Swoboda gone, Kranepool seems like he's calmed down a little bit. He's hitting .286, 3 home runs and 11 runs batted in. As a pinch hitter, he is 3 for 5. Changeup. There goes Foley. Johnson's throw. Foley safe. Pitch was a strike. That was a changeup. No balls. 1 strike. 1 out. Wild pitch in the dirt. Foley takes third. Ball down low. Ball 2. Fouls it back. Liner to third, but right at linear. 2 outs. Foley had plenty of time to get back to third. And here's Ken Boswell. He's 0 for 2. Caught the corner. Strike 1. Way off the plate. Ball 1. It's a grounder. Right back to the mound. Marichal throws him out. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. 1 left. We played 7. It is the Giants 2, the Mets nothing. Nick Andrews coming in to pitch. He's making his 10th appearance of the season. He has a record of 1-0 with 1 save, an ERA of 4.86. He had 16 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 17 hits, 5 of those home runs. Walked 4, struck out 11. He's a fastball pitcher, but not as fast as Nolan Ryan. Tito Fuentes leads off. He's 1 for 3. He singled in the first. Strike 3 on the breaking balls. 1 out. Here is Bobby Bonds. He's 1 for 3. He doubled in the third. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball in center field. AG's drifting back near the track, and he's got it. 2 outs. Here is Willie Mays. He's 1 for 3. He singled in the 6th. That hit today. He needs 43 hits to get 3,000. Expecting that to be sometime after the All-Star. 3-2 pitch. Changeup. Ball 4. Outs. Runner on first. Here is Jimmy Rosario. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first. That scored Tito Fuentes. Struck out in the third, and he had a sacrifice bunt in the 6th. Spires on deck. Swing, foul tip, strike 1. Gets a grounder to first. Jamsky has it. He's going for by himself, and Rosario's safe. He beat Shamsky to the bag. Well, the Giants have runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here's Chris Spire. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first, and he walked in the fourth and walked in the sixth. 261 against right-handers. Ball 1. High and inside, ball 2. High and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike 1 call. Swing, there's a foul tip. Strike 2, full count. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch.
Strike 3. You're out.
Strike 3 call. It's below the belt. He fooled Spire. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is the Giants 2, the Mets nothing. Dave Marshall leads off for the Mets. He's 2 for 3. He singled in the 3rd, singled in the 5th, and he has 2 stolen bases today as well. 1-2 pitch. Hits one right back to the pitch here. Marichal throws the first. 1 out. That is Marichal's 5th assist of the game. Nolan Ryan had 2 assists. Tommy Agee, he's 0 for 3 today. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. That's strikeout number 4 for Juan Marichal. Here's Ken Singleton. He's 0 for 2. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Bonds drifting back on the track. And he's got it. 3 outs. Nothing across for the Mets. In the 8th. We go to the 9th. Giants 2. Mets nothing. Cal Lanier leads off for the Giants. He's 1 for 3. He singled in the 2nd. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Singleton at the wall. But it's out of play. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a liner to 3rd. That's right at Aspromonte. 1 out. Here is Frank Johnson. He's 0 for 3 today. And they're sending off Fran Healy to pinch hit. Fran Healy's hitting .219, no home runs, 8 runs batted in. His first appearance as a pinch hitter this season. Or no, I take that back. He's 4 for 20 as a pinch hitter. Hitting .200. He's another rookie. He got into 2 games with the Kansas City Royals back in 1969. One pitch. Fly ball in the center field. Going back. It's gone. Home run. Home run number 1 for Fran Healy. Let me check. That may be his first career home run. Yep, that is Fran Healy's first career home run. And it's Giants 3, Mets nothing. Here is Juan Marichal. He is 1 for 3. He singled in the 2nd, struck out the 4th, struck out in the 7th. The 2-1 pitch. Bouncer right back to the mound. McAndrew throws him out. Boy, those pitchers been busy on defense today. And here is Ken Henderson. He's 1 for 3. He led off the first inning with a home run. 2-2 pitch. It's a slow roller to short. Foley's up with it. To throw to first. Bang, bang, play. He's safe. Here is Tito Fuentes. He's 1 for 4. He singled in the first. He scored a run in the first also. High, ball 1. First. Fly ball to right field. Singleton running in. He's got it. 3 outs. But the Giants get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 on base. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is San Francisco 3, New York nothing. San Francisco has 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They've left 8 men on base. The Mets have no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They've left 7 men on base. Looking up. Marichal has no shutouts this year, but he has 33 career shutouts. And he's been with the Giants since 1960. His 12th year. He has 183 career wins, 133 career losses, 1 career save. He has had 366 games he's pitched. He's been a relief pitcher 3 times. He has 220 career complete games. Art Shamsky leads off. He is 0 for 3 today. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5. Shamsky's arguing, but they're pulling him away. Here is Jerry Grody. He's 0 for 3 today. 2-0 pitch. Grounder up the middle. Spire dives to his left. Has it. Throws him out at first. What a play by Spire. Here's Bob Aspromani. He's 0 for 3 today. Full count. Ball 4. Just missed it inside. That is the 3rd walk of the game given up by Marsh. And they're going to send Bud Harrelson as pitch runner. Here is Tim Foley. He's 1 for 3. Singled in the 7th. Healy, he's in as the new catcher. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I'm sorry that I missed that he replaced Johnson. High and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 2. Marichal fires the first, but Harrelson's back. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's 1 up the middle. Spire. To his left, has it. Tosses to Fuentes. That's the game. Giants win 3-0. Giants had 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. New York, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. Juan Marichal gets the win. He is 8-6. This is his first shutout of the year. And Nolan Ryan gets the loss. He is 3-3. Both teams left 8 men on base. Juan Marichal is the star of the game. Marichal and Ryan both had episodes of control trouble. But aside from what happened in the first, this was pretty much a pitcher's duel. Giants got on the board in the first when Ken Henderson led off the game with a home run. Then Fuentes singled. Bonds grounded out. That advanced Fuentes is second. Mays grounded out. Fuentes held at second. And then Rosario singled, and that scored Fuentes with the second run of the game. And it stayed 2-0 until the ninth inning, when with one out, Fran Healy pinch hit for Frank Johnson. He hit his first career home run. That made it 3-0, and that's where we finished. Marshall pitched 9 innings. He gave up 4 hits, no runs. He walked 3. He struck out 5. Ryan pitched 7 innings. He gave up 7 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Gave up 1 home run. He walked 3. He struck out 6. And in 2 innings, McAndrew gave up 3 hits, 1 run. That was earned. He gave up a home run. He walked 1. He struck out 2. Marshall made 5 assists on the field. 5 balls hit back to him. And Ryan had 2 assists. 2 balls hit back to him. Time of the game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. And once again, the final score today. San Francisco 3, New York nothing. Hope you enjoyed this game, and thank you for watching.